Nintendo just wrapped up its E3 briefing, and it's time to break down the biggest moments. IGN's Keys to the Conference is presented by the all-new Honda Civic Si. Number one, I mean, the biggest reveal had to be Super Mario Odyssey, right?
Oh my God.
Yes.
There have been a lot of moments this E3 where people were shouting with glee here in the IGN War Room, but I think during that trailer it was just non-stop because there were so many cool things revealed.
Dinosaur.
Like shouting and laughter. Like the trailer begins in a brilliant way because it's great, like bait and switch, because it's not a dinosaur in Mario's art style, which I think is really important. This is that weirdness that we saw a year ago when he went to New Donk City and you saw people. Like, he's going to places he's never even visited before, and that's why stuff doesn't even look like in the Mario style.
Right. He looks like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, which makes sense because they're making a universal theme park together. I mean, who knows if this is all coming together in that way. You were talking before about sort of Nintendo games having this like specific hook or like an angle to them. This new like hat possession mechanic is incredibly cool looking, and there's weird rules to it. Like, you can't just go possess every Goomba, but certain Goombas, I guess, are dumb enough to fall for it, or...
If enemies are wearing a hat, you have to knock the hat off first before you can possess
so
them.
How about just don't wear a hat if you're an enemy? Problem solved. This stuff was really cool because this reminded me a lot of the platforming stuff in Galaxy, where it gets specifically a little bit more difficult, right? And we saw him skip over a couple purple coins, to which I was looking at the screen being like, I wouldn't have done that. I would have gotten every one of those.
No, you hang on, you go back.
You hang on, you go back, you get those coins, you 100% this game, you get everything.
We are, in just about 5 minutes, we are going to have Super Mario Odyssey here on the show, so definitely stay tuned for that. The second big reveal of Nintendo's presentation today, 2 new Metroid games, Metroid Prime 4 and Metroid Samus Returns for 3DS.
I can't imagine like which one I'm more excited for right now. Like, which is such a weird problem to have.
At least the 3DS game is coming much sooner.
Yeah, so it's like while you're waiting for the next one, just play Samus Returns. Good time.
We haven't had this problem in like 15 years, where there was a Prime game coming and a 2D Metroid game coming at the exact same time.
And now we're complaining about
it. Now we have it again. We don't know where to start. It's pretty amazing. It's a good problem to have, especially after years of no Metroid.
It's Nintendo finally listening. I mean, how long have people been demanding a new Metroid game, right?
And they did it in a way where the 2D fans couldn't be like, you disappointed me, and the 3D fans couldn't be like, disappointed. They're like, everyone gets something. Everyone's happy. Leave us alone for a little while.
Yeah, we're looking at, this is what? Metroid Samus Returns.
Or Return of Samus. You can call it what you want.
Look at that background. It looks so good.
Yeah, I'm starting to come around. I was a little disappointed in the art style right at first, but I think I'm starting to come around on it.
Yeah, I think you totally nailed it before, Damon, when you said that the reason this game isn't 2D is because it allows them to do these sort of pop zoom, more cinematic moments, which I think we're seeing working for the boss fights. When Samus goes in for like a finishing move, the camera spins around, and that's basically impossible to do in 2D.
So then Metroid Prime 4, it says it's currently in development for Nintendo Switch. Would you hope for 2018, or do you think that's actually?
I would hope for 2018.
But
I think the fact that we saw Kirby and Yoshi and they're 2018, and we have gameplay of both of them, makes me think Metroid might be very late 2018, or even beyond that, really.
Yeah, my guess would be 2019 at the absolute earliest for this game. I think this is going to take a lot of work, and you know, I think they just got started on this.
Yeah.
And finally, Miranda, they didn't have anything to show. But it is a pretty revolutionary announcement that there is a mainline Pokemon RPG in development for Switch.
So that is huge because there has never been a mainline Pokemon on consoles. And they've always been like the spin-offs or the side games, and that's fun. And it's just really exciting to see them bring one, and also really a little nervous because you're taking away that second screen, which has so much utility. And I think that's a really good opportunity for Nintendo and Pokemon Company to like essentially reinvent, like kind of like they did with Breath of the Wild.
Rethinking all these long-standing franchises to ensure they have a future, I think. Yeah,
and I think that's really exciting. I know when I was running Pokemon Sun and Moon on my old 3DS XL, it was chugging. Like it had some frame rate issues. It was just like, come on, guys, you can do it. We just got to win this battle, and then you guys can take a break. And so having the power of the Switch is going to be super exciting for what they can do potentially with this new Pokemon game.
There's also the aspect of portability, right? You can bring this thing anywhere and battle people and trade and stuff like that. I think that's like the immensely important aspect of this too. We are losing that second screen, which you've been playing Pokemon games on for like 15 years now.
Yeah, it is just built in. They've completely innovated it so much and so well for Pokemon Sun and Moon. And so like I'm a little worried like what they'll do to change that or to how to make up for that, because it does help so much in battle. Like I was like, well, you could split the screen in half, but that wouldn't look very good.
Right. I think it's a long long, long way off. Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
if you're thinking Metroid
They didn't even
Prime
have
is
a, like,
2019.
logo. Yeah.
He's there
Had time
poised,
to make up the logo.
he was there poised with a pen or a piece of paper like he was about to do the title treatment.
Right.
Right.
No, I used to do that trick in school where I'd be like, well, I don't have my homework, but I'm working on it. I promise.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just have a blank
Yeah,
page.
Pokemon. Yeah,
My-
sure. Pikachu's in it.
Yeah,
My
just draw
only
doodles on a page.
Yeah, my only concern is that they didn't say anything about 3DS. And like, is this only coming to the Switch? Because that'd be really weird. But I guess we'll have to see.
The Switch is a portable console, so
Yeah.
it's very exciting. All right, after the break, we will have a live hands-on demo of Super Mario Odyssey, so don't go anywhere. More IGN Live at E3 right after this.
Battle station sound!
IGN Live at E3 2017 is presented by the all-new Civic Si.
The biggest video game event of the year is here, and IGN has it all. Hit it! World premiere trailers and breaking news as it happens.
The floor is actually shaking.
Every game, every event. IGN at E3, June 10th through 15th.